Greetings to you all. Welcome to Worlds of Happiness Media. My name is Victoria Chakwamba Bali, and I'm so excited today to have someone special. And I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell us her names and where she lives. Welcome.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Maggie Nansamba, and I live in Aurora, Colorado.
Oh, Maggie Nansamba. And you live in Aurora, Colorado. Tell us, Maggie, what does your name Nansamba mean?
Well, Nansamba is the female version of Nsamba, which basically means to kick.
To kick?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been kicking anybody out there?
Yes.
You've been kicking studies, right?
Yes, I've been kicking my books.
Yes, I love it. So tell us, Maggie Nansamba, who are your parents? Yeah.
So my mom is called Annette Nambiru, and my father is Samuel Sechiziv.
Okay. And do they live here in Denver, Colorado?
Yes, I live with my parents right now.
Okay. And you're what number of child? Number 1, number 5, number...
Yes, I'm the firstborn.
The firstborn.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've established we have Maggie Nansamba, who is number 1 child to Mr. and Mrs. Sechizivu. So tell us, you've been going to school and you're part of class of 2025. And even before you tell us what you studied, let me take this opportunity to congratulate you upon reaching this achievement. Congratulations, Maggie Nansamba.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so tell us, where have you been going to school?
So I go to school. It's a private university in Iowa called Coe College.
Coe College.
Yeah.
Okay, and what have you been studying?
I've been studying managerial accounting and international business with a minor in Asian studies.
Wow, Asian studies.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us more. So if you've been doing Asian studies, so number 1, you ended up getting, a bachelor's in accounting.
Yes.
And in also business studies.
Yes.
So you had 2, together.
Yes.
Well, congratulations upon that.
Thank you.
Yes, there are some people who never, make it to even just 1, and you decided to do 2. So congratulations about that. So you've also been doing Asian studies. So what specifically, what studies, is there a specific language per se you've been learning, or is it just Asian studies in general?
So it's mainly about the Asian culture, and I've been to Asia, well, 2 times, but in different countries. And the first time I went to Vietnam and we learned about the Vietnam-American War. And then the next time I spent a whole semester abroad in Thailand. And I took their international business course, so I got to learn about the Asian side of business and how they work with the United States.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Have you been learning any languages also?
I mean, I actually had a minor in Spanish, which I dropped because I needed 1 more class. And I didn't have time because I left for a semester. And so I feel like my Spanish is my 3rd language after English. And when I was in Thailand, I did learn a bit of Thai. So I have enough Thai skills to survive the country.
And you were there for a whole semester.
Yes.
And for our viewers who don't know how long a semester is, how many months is that?
That's 4 months and a half.
4 months and a half.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I think it's so amazing to see how your life has, come along, and the journey that you've been on. I've been privy to at least seeing you grow and get to where you are, and seeing you travel and do all of these fabulous things. For people that are out there who don't probably know if they can do exactly the same like you were able to, what would you tell them, and how would they start on their journey to kind of live life and still go to school and just do it just how you've been doing it,
I would say I also didn't think it would be possible for me to do this. But the biggest thing is to always ask questions, because there is always answers. Start by browsing the internet. There is always a lot of information. And for me specifically, when I did my college interview, I told them I really want to go abroad and broaden my horizons. And they told me, oh, well, we actually have a lot of opportunities for that. And that's why I actually left the state to go to Iowa, because they had everything I was looking for in my school.
Yes.
And once I got there, I was in contact with the professor in charge of study abroad, and he would send me scholarship opportunities that would help me finance my study abroad. And so since I've been planning the whole process of going abroad, and it's not as hard as it sounds.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes. Yeah. So as you've been on this journey, do you feel like your schooling was a bit, was way more fun, considering that you've been going from one place to another? Do you feel like this made your journey of being in school a bit more interesting and fun as compared to somebody who just is probably in one spot,
I mean, I feel like everyone has their own idea of fun.
Yes.
Some people don't want to leave the country.
That's
and
true.
It stresses them out being in a foreign place. I thrive on that. So I feel like I have a restless soul. I'm always ready to jump to the next place. And for me, that got fun because I get bored in one place the whole time. So for me, traveling and studying abroad made my experience more fun.
I think that's very, very true. I think I've seen you grow. I think I've seen you enjoy things that, if a person is, into traveling and things like that, I think, they would really find themselves enjoying having, the same way you've, enjoyed your schooling. And I feel like you sort of have transitioned and it's made you stronger, resilient. There's so much you've learned about yourself, even, the other different cultures that you've, you've had the chance to be a part of. So tell us, what are some of the challenges you may have experienced while you were out there on some of the places that you were in Japan and you were in Thailand, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So which one was easier, Thailand or Japan?
Oh, I mean, so when I was in Thailand, I went to Japan, South Korea, and the Philippines. And before that, I had been in Vietnam in May. So I feel like it was all back to back. So I got to experience the difference more clearly. And I think Japan was easier for me just because of their food and the culture of the people. They are so respectful, and most of them don't really like interacting with strangers. And I feel like I'm similar that way. I don't just walk up to strangers on the road and talk to them. And so Japan really felt like home for me.
Yes.
Vietnam was totally different. People would stare at me, stand in front of me, and just look at me like
in Japan?
In Vietnam.
In Vietnam.
Yeah. And then sometimes they'll just touch my hair without asking for permission. So that was very overwhelming for me.
Yes, I can imagine.
Yeah.
And so which country does the ikigai and has, very minimalist? Is it Japan?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that was a very interesting experience. So, and then of course Thailand has more foreigners, so they weren't too nice, they weren't too rude. It was just a good balance.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I got to experience a lot of culture shocks as well, and realize things I'm actually uncomfortable with, and like things I preferred.
Like what? Like what was a culture shock for you?
I feel like this is a culture shock if I'm an American. So in Thailand, they don't have customer service. So when you walk into the store, no one is going to smile at you.
Oh.
And when you ask them questions, even in their own language, they would first stare at you with this face, no smile, nothing.
Sort of stone face?
Yeah. So in the beginning, my friend would be like, oh, that's so rude. And then I realized, oh, wait, we've been spoiled by America. We have this privilege. We expect everyone to be nice to us all the time. So I feel like I got humbled a lot.
Yes. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so happy for you and for the experiences you've had. I think they've just made you grow and become this amazing person that you are right now. So I will come to asking you all of these different things. So of course you told us you've done accounting and business administration, right?
International business.
International business. So tell us, you do have all of these different things around your neck, stalls, and also you have your
The codes.
the codes. So please tell us what they represent so that we can acknowledge you for the great contributions that you've also made. So you have this one that's white and red. What does that represent?
Yeah, so this is TRIO.
And what does TRIO mean?
It's basically what it says here, Student Support Services.
Right.
And it's an organization that gives both financial and mentor any kind of aid to first generation students in college.
Yes.
And I was part of TRIO all my years in college, and this was basically a tool to acknowledge my efforts and achievements while in TRIO. Yeah.
That's that one.
Yes.
There is
and
more.
Then this one is for Jedi. So while I was well, it's justice, diversity, and inclusiveness. Yeah. So while I was in college, I was involved a lot in so many clubs and organizations. And at the end of it, some of them give you stalls to acknowledge you. And I was really involved in my school's clubs, the International Club, as well as the Jedi Club. And at the end, I also have a medal. I didn't put it on, but basically it was, you get the medal because you've actually been actively participating, not just showing up to meetings and events for free food. I was helping with event planning and trying to increase awareness at my school.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, then there is the purple one. There's something that has purple.
Yes, so I actually joined a sorority.
Pull it out so we can
my
see it.
school.
Oh, look, and it has also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are Greek letters. So this is Sigma, Lambda, Gamma. And I joined in the fall. This was my Greek name. And there is a whole stereotype about sororities saying, oh, it's spoiled rich white girls. And SLG, for short, for Sigma Lambda Gamma, is actually a multicultural sorority. And it aims at building a community for women of color.
Right.
And it helps also with scholarship opportunities and helping with leadership skills. And I've been part of it for 2 years now. And it really helped me find my community at my school as well, not just as a international student, but also as a woman of color.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, you're doing all these great things. And then besides that, we have all these other codes.
I mean, this was also the code. So the code is for being, it's also from my sorority, but this one is just being part of the sorority. I added my flag too. Okay. But then we get the code for being involved in the sorority as well. So I was a VP. I was a chair of academics and culture awareness while in the sorority. So I held events at my school, and I also helped my sorority sisters keep on track of their academics. Yes. So that's the code.
That's the code. Okay,
and
there's that one.
The yellow one is for my, it's for my GPA.
Yes.
So
tell us about your GPA.
Yeah, it's for the, they have, I think, the white one and the gold one, and this is the one for, I think, the GPA for 3.75 to 4.0.
Wow, congratulations, Maggie.
Thank you.
Wow, the sky is not even the limit, right?
It's not.
Yeah, I love it. You have one you didn't talk about. What about this yellow one?
Oh. This is the Ugandan flag. I mean, I already had it on my sorority one, but then I feel like I should still have my Ugandan flag with me because I feel like that's my roots and I should acknowledge them.
Yes. So how do you think your culture has helped you in getting to where you are now?
I feel like most of the opportunities I've got, I feel like I stood out because of my culture.
Oh, wow.
And the way I just hold myself because of, I came here when I was already 17, so I really can't assimilate fully. I can't become American.
Yes.
And I feel like that has actually been more of an advantage for me because I feel like I'm respected more for being myself and being Ugandan and having those morals and values I hold from my culture.
Yes. It sounds like you stand on who you are as a person and you stand on knowing, you know, I am Ugandan, I am a black woman, and I am who I am. And then you stand on that, and then you use all the things that you've learned in your culture to help you to adapt to where you are now and to utilize what you have learned to get to where you need to go.
Yes.
Well, I think I haven't asked you some very you know, some interesting, you know, questions. I feel like I have to ask you one thing that in your experiences being in school, what moment did you feel like you were seen, you were heard, and you also empowered by whatever experience you had in school?
Honestly, it's been every time.
Yes.
It's been because it's Iowa, they barely have Africans there. So I feel like every moment I'm walking, people see someone different and they want to know more about me.
Yes.
But one specific moment was when I joined the school. I joined the international club because I wanted to find a place of belonging. I was the only Ugandan there,
Yes.
but that was okay. And in our school cafeteria, we have flags representing the students from all over the world, and they didn't have a Ugandan flag.
Oh, wow.
So for 2 semesters, I was sending emails, I was speaking to professors, and then finally that summer of, I think it was the fall semester, after the fall semester, my professor sent me an image saying, "Oh, we now have your flag."
Oh.
So that was the time I was like, yeah, they really actually care and put in effort.
Yeah, so you're out there, you know, raising the Ugandan flag everywhere you go. Oh, we love that, Maggie. So one other thing, tell me what has been the most significant lesson you've learned about yourself during your school journey?
That's a hard one.
Well, as you think about that one, maybe there are some people that are out there, Maggie, that probably don't know you. You had sort of like a health scare, right? And some people are out there and have probably had a similar journey. And some people are, you know, not strong enough and feel like, oh my God, I don't think I can ever make it out of here. Just tell our viewers out there how you made it out and becoming this wonderful, beautiful person who can freely express themselves to where you are right now. You know, please do share a little bit about that.
Well, I'm a person who likes planning.
Yes.
I plan out my day on my calendar every day, which is why actually when you called me today, I was like, like I like having waking up, knowing what I'm doing for that day. And I feel like I did the same thing, but more long term, because it was scary. I was going to have a big surgery, but then I thought about it as like, okay, if I do this surgery and it's successful, how will my life look like 5 years from now? So I do this a lot when I face something that's challenging, not just my health issues. And so I looked at my life 5 years from now and I did see myself abroad. I was like, wait, I'll be healthy enough to go and travel. So I knew my mental state will be way better than now, because then I won't be thinking about all these things. And that really drove me, because once I saw that future, all this became non-existent. It became easier.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is a wonderful way to look at it. And without further ado, I think we'll leave it right there. It's been beautiful having you here, Maggie Nansamba, daughter to Mr. and Mrs. Sechizivu. Thank you so much for being a wonderful, you know, human and doing the work that you're doing. It's been an honor to have you here in our studios, and we cannot wait to see what's in store. Do you think you're going back to school or?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even tell us you're going to be doing what, accounting, or what exactly do you think you're going to end up doing
So I'm going to work with an investment firm, and I'll be a fund accountant there.
A fund accountant. So can I give you my money? and you can help me to invest it or whatever it is, you don't have to tell anybody, right?
If and when I start working, yes.
Absolutely. Well, Maggie, thank you so much. It's been a blessing having you here. So without further ado, we'd like to request all our viewers out there, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and do share. It's been a wonderful pleasure having Maggie Nansamba with us. We'll see you on the next one. And without further ado, we'll say bye-bye. Bye-bye.